Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here, and welcome to a very quick bonus video because this was something that I completely missed, and it was only a loyal subscriber that brought up a really interesting point. If you go back to Monday Night Raw of this week, and we saw of course a fight between, an absolute brawl between the OC and the Judgment Day, and this was a pretty awesome brawl. I love it when this type of thing happens, and just absolute carnage, very Triple H-esque. And of course, as the two groups are fighting, they make their way outside, and just as they do that, and you have to be really quick with this is what I didn't notice it, but shout out to JKO for bringing this point up. You can see on the production truck, it's clear as day, Erick Rowan. Now, why are WWE consciously making a point of that? Having that in the picture? Like why? I know on the other truck you had, I think it was Lita, Cena, and Booker T, amongst others. But why would you have a superstar that was released in 2020 on your production truck in shot? I get that it's on a production shot, a truck, should I say, from the past, and you're not going to just like completely redesign something that was extremely expensive, I'm sure, to make. But why have it in shot? Like, I'm not saying you can compare the two here, but it's like having CM Punk's face on a production truck and then consciously making a point of showing that. Like, why are they doing that? Now, when we think of segments backstage, we have to always keep our eyes peeled nowadays because Bray Wyatt is always adding things to the back shots. We saw this recently, I guess, from Liv Morgan, where the Bray Wyatt logo was in the background. We saw Bray Wyatt on this week's episode of SmackDown in the background when Karrion Kross and Scarlett were talking to the Usos. So you always have to keep your eyes peeled for the background, and maybe this is Bray's subtle, very clever way of adding a little bit of a tease in there for Erick Rowan. Now, we know that Bray Wyatt is massively behind. He's trying to push this to Triple H to bring back Erick Rowan and his brother, Bo Dallas. And imagine, and apparently also as well, he wants to see them involved in the storyline as well, but imagine these introduced into a Wyatt'S faction over time, and it'd be the perfect recruits. Now, Erick Rowan, the last time we saw him in WWE, he had his poor spider destroyed by Drew McIntyre with some steel steps. And we haven't seen him since. He was, of course, released, appearing, very sporadically in AEW, mainly out of tribute to Brody Lee. And we haven't seen him in WWE since, and he would be a perfect fit. He's a former Wyatt family member. He literally had close to 10 years in the company with WWE. And on the flip side, Bo Dallas would be perfect. You got that family connection. Maybe Bo is trying to be that voice of reason. He's trying to be the better side of helping Bray towards getting away from this darker side. And then maybe Erick Rowan's trying to tempt him the other way. Sort of referring back to the cult leader days and how dominant he was back then, how powerful he was back then. And also you can link in the Fiend somewhere in between. Now, there's been a lot of theories suggesting that, potentially Bo Dallas or Erick Rowan could have been one of the ones behind the masks and the puppets at Extreme Rules. Bo Dallas could have potentially been involved. I think it's very unlikely at that stage. I really don't think there was any involvement there. But Bo Dallas is a former NXT champion. He's the youngest NXT champion of all time. We know he has connections with Triple H. We know Triple H rates him. We know that Vince McMahon didn't believe. He certainly didn't believe in Bo Dallas. But Triple H would surely be willing to bring him back. There's rumours, he's been heavily rumoured to be coming back at some point. Surely he's going to be involved in the Bray Wyatt storyline. Erick Rowan, is that just a massive reach? Probably. But I don't think it's a coincidence that he was in shot. I really don't. And I could definitely see him coming back. I think he's going to be one of the returning superstars for sure. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching this very quick video. As always, be really appreciative if you could like this video, share this video, and even better, subscribe if you're new. And get down in the comments section, share your thoughts and opinions. Have a good day. See you soon.